Good morning, class 2. Welcome to your value education class, children. Today we will do chapter 14 of your book, that is Helen Keller. Okay, and the value that we are going to get from this chapter is perseverance and determination. Perseverance and determination. Okay, so I will always you first of all you open your book at page number 6161, and the chapter is chapter 14. Okay, chapter is chapter 14. This is the last chapter of your book. Page number is 6161. Helen Keller. Okay, and the value that we will get from this chapter is perseverance and determination. Perseverance means if you have started one work, you should keep on trying. Problem will come in your way, you should not keep trying. With your determination, you should continue your work. Okay, so perseverance means that. Now, means for perseverance, you need to have determination. If you have determination that I will do this, then no one can stop you. If you are determined, means I will do it anyway. Problem will come, you will solve the problem. Okay, this way. So I will always, as long as I have breath in me, work for the handicapped people all over the world. So here it is said by Helen Keller. She said that till my last breath I will work for the handicapped people all over the world. Handicapped people means the people with who are differently abled people, means they are not as normal as you are. Maybe they have got some problem, physical problem, like some of them cannot see, means they are blind. Some people are deaf, dumb, different. We can see many people who are differently abled. Okay, they are called differently abled people. So Helen Keller was one of them. Okay, let us see. Helen Adams Keller, better known as Helen Keller, earned great respect and love in the modern world. Helen Keller, you can see the picture of this girl here. Okay, this lady, she was when she was very young. A photo picture is given here. So Helen Keller, her full name was Helen Adams Keller. She is better known as Helen Keller. She earned love and respect in the modern world. She was born on 27th of June 1880 in a small town of Scambia in Alabama in the southern part of America. Then she belonged to a well-established and a respected family. She belonged to a very respected and a well-established family. Her parents were well-to-do. Okay. Now her father was Captain Arthur H. Keller and mother was Kate Adams, and Helen was their first child, and she was from a very well-to-do family, very respectable family. So, and she was the first child of her parents. When Helen was just 19 months old, a mysterious disease infected her. A disease infected her when she was only 19 months old. Only 19 months old. Okay. Due to very high fever, during this, when she was ill, she had high fever. She was down with high fever and she was confined to bed. She was completely bedridden due to the high fever. Actually, nobody knew what the disease was. Actually, no one knew what the disease was. Okay, so we said mysterious disease. Doctor tried their best, and owing to their great effort, and a doctor tried their best to treat her, and due to their great effort, Helen survived. Anyway, Helen was survived. She was survived. However, because of this disease, she became blind and deaf. And because of this high fever for a long period of time, and the actual disease was also couldn't be detected by the doctors. Okay, though her life was saved, but she became blind and deaf. And gradually she became dumb also, means she was able to see, she couldn't hear, and she couldn't speak. She lost the power of speaking, listening, and to see, okay, the world around her. Her mother found a good teacher for her, and then she found a good teacher to teach her. Miss Annie Sullivan was brought home to teach little Helen, and her mother arranged for a teacher. Okay, her name was Annie Sullivan, and she was brought to home to teach Helen. Then the arrival of Miss Sullivan proved to be the, turn the page to 62. Now when the teacher came, it was a turning point. It proved to be a turning point in the life of Helen. She has brought a light of hope for Helen. Then later she called it My Soul's Birthday, and later she called it My Soul's Birthday. The coming of Miss Annie Sullivan in her life was like was a turning point in her life, isn't it? And later on she called it My Soul's Birthday. Miss Sullivan strongly believed obedience is the gateway through which knowledge and love enter the mind of child. And Miss Sullivan was a good teacher, and she believed that if a child is obedient, so through obedience, knowledge and power enters in the mind of a child. Okay, so we need to be very obedient. Then only we can gather knowledge, isn't it? And even love enter in the mind of a child. So Miss Sullivan started working hard with Helen, and she started working hard with Helen. Okay, and then the first word which she could taught Helen was doll. The first word that she could taught Helen was doll by keeping a doll in her palm. She kept a doll in the palm of Helen Keller and taught her doll, the word doll. And then she wrote the word with her finger on Helen's palm. On Helen's palm she wrote the word D-O-L-L, doll. D-O-L-L she wrote with a finger on Helen's palm, and she could feel, because this is our sense, or skin is our sense organ, isn't it? We can have the feeling, we can sense, isn't it, when we touch something. So this way she wrote a doll in the palm of Helen. Later on she wrote the word with a finger on Helen's palm, and gradually, mainly because of Miss Sullivan's patience, gradually due to the patience of the teacher, Helen started showing interest in studies, and now Helen's also started showing interest in studies. Then a miracle happened in Helen's life. Then one day a miracle happened. And what was that? One day she spelled the word doll, and suddenly one day she spelled the word D-O-L-L, doll. However, though it was very difficult for Helen, but she spelled the words like mug, candy, water, and slowly and gradually she started spelling the word like mug. She could spell, okay, like M-U-G, mug, K-A-N-C-A-N-D-Y, candy, W-A-T-E-R, water. Like this she started to spell. She even spelled the word teacher. Okay, with the passage of time, Miss Sullivan taught her how to read a book with the help of the Braille system. Braille system is a system of teaching the blind people. Okay, Braille lipi, we said. Okay, Braille system, it helped the blind people to read and write. And later on she taught Helen how to read book with the help of the Braille system also. Okay. When Helen grew up, she wanted to study and she wanted to get degree. As such, she was admitted to Radcliffe Women's College of Howard University. And afterwards, she had a great zeal to read, to study, and to get a degree. She went to the Howard University. Okay, she was admitted to a college, that is Radcliffe Women's College. It was under the Howard University, okay, at USA. Okay, so in USA. At first, she found it too difficult to study the various subjects because she was a differently able child. So it was difficult for her to learn at first to study. But her firm determination and hard work made the things easier for her. But she was very determined, okay, that I will study. And this made her determination help her to succeed. Then she started enjoying her study and she became friendly with other students also. And she became many friends there. Soon she became popular in the college and she became very popular in the college. In 1904, she achieved graduation with excellent mark, and in 1904, she was the first person who was blind, but she achieved the graduation degree and with very good mark, excellent marks. After her graduation, she decided to help the handicapped people around the globe. And after her graduation, she decided that she will help all the handicapped people who are like him, who are differently able, who has got the problems like not listening properly, not seeing the world around us, not speaking properly, and many more physical problems. Okay, so decided to help the handicap all around the globe, means all around the world. 63 page, come to page 63. And she regularly participated in different programs and meetings conducted for the benefit of the handicapped people, and she started moving around the world, and she participated in different programs and meetings conducted for the benefit of the handicapped people around the globe. Okay, then she traveled to various places and raised funds for the benefits of the blind people also. She started traveling to different places and collecting money so that she can help the blind people, because she alone cannot do, right? So she needs the help of the people. So she raised fund for the benefit of the blind people, means money, fund means money. During the Second World War in 1939, she visited the blind American in the hospitals, and during the Second World War in 1939, even she visited the blind Americans who are in the hospital to console and to encourage them. Later, she called this visit as the crowning experience of her life. Later on, she said that she has visited the blind Americans in the hospital, isn't it? So it was kind. She consoled them, she encouraged them, she saw different kinds of people there. They were very unhappy, sad. She went there, she consoled them, and later on she called her visit as the crowning experience in her life. She gathered a lot of information, lot of experience in visiting them. Okay, in 1961 she got sick and lost the power of communication. In 1961 she became sick, she was ill, and then she lost the power of communication, means speaking again. Even in her sickness, she spent her time for the poor blind people. Even when she was sick, she spent a lot of time to help the poor blind people. And due to her illness, at the age of 88, she died At the age of 88, she died in the year 1968. And due to the illness, she died at the age when she was 88 years old in the year 1968, after serving the whole world. So this is a nice story. It develops, we have seen that if you have courage, if you have strong determination, you can do anything in the world and you can reach the genuine, right? This is what we read about this chapter. The question answers and all I'll send to you afterward. Thank you and have a nice day.